guys, this is week 23, and this week we're talking about our travel fitness tips. Travel fitness tips. Travel fitness tip number 1. Choose something you enjoy doing.
We realized that if you really love running, awesome, then run. If you really love doing yoga, then do that. If you really love walking, then that's good enough. Basically, choosing something that you love to do to stay fit on the road will essentially make you do it longer.
Travel tip number 2. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. When your body's dehydrated, you're more likely to pack on the pounds. When you're eating and eating and eating and you still feel like you're hungry, it's because you're actually thirsty. You're not actually hungry.
We always carry around our water bottle with us, and we'll also have an extra bladder that we can fill water. Staying hydrated is key for us on the road. Travel tip number 3.
Schedule it. Make it a priority. If you don't put it in your calendar, if you don't put it in your weekly agenda, you're not going to do it. It's very unlikely.
One thing that we do is that we essentially schedule our day around staying fit and staying healthy. And so one thing that we've learned is how do we prioritize the food that we eat and the exercise that we're getting. So making sure that breakfast, lunch, and dinner is in our daily schedule, as well as some type of physical exercise.
That way you avoid end up in the last minute being like, I'm so hungry, what am I going to eat? And you eat whatever's in front of you, or whatever's available, or whatever's quick.
So always packing snacks is key for us to staying fit while we travel, and making sure no one gets hangry. Hangry looks like this.
That leads us into smart eating, which is travel tip number 4. Eating smart is simple enough, and most of us know what to do. It's just a matter of actually doing it. Eating breakfast, making sure you portion control, you don't overeat. And a big tip is if you drink more water, you're more likely or less likely to overeat. Eat more slowly, eat more mindfully. You actually get a chance to enjoy the food, plus you'll give your body a chance to actually recognize when it's full so you don't eat too much.
Smart eating is sometimes tough when you're traveling because the availability of fruits, vegetables, and healthy foods is not as prevalent as when you have the grocery store right next to your place. But it's always there. You just might need to plan around it and make sure that you find it. And that's what we do when we travel, is we make sure to find really healthy restaurants.
We make it a priority. We look for the fresh markets, the local markets, or we look for the closest grocery store if it's available.
We love to cook. It's something that we really enjoy doing together.
And we recognize that we won't be able to do that on the road. It's gonna
As
be
much.
Not as much, absolutely. Access to kitchen and stuff like that might be a little bit more challenging. However, we're gonna try to do the best that we can, and that's pretty much all you can do. Travel fitness tip number 5. Limit your liquid calories. When you're traveling, chances are you're gonna be drinking a little bit more, whether it be juices, alcohol,
Beer.
alcohol. A lot of empty calories, and sure, we all want to have fun and enjoy ourselves. But when you drink liquid calories, it packs on a lot quicker than you want. Try to limit as best as possible, and when you can, stay hydrated. Drink more water. It'll make you less likely to drink more beer or juices whenever you're thirsty. It'll quench your thirst.
Travel fitness tip number 6, stretch.
Always stretch. Gotta keep your body limber, gotta keep your body flexible. Stretching is often forgotten, but it can seriously prevent injuries. It's super helpful when you're on the road to kind of stay limber so that you're ready for any adventure you want to do. Whether it be going for a run, going for a hike, rock climbing, swimming, some sort of adventure that involves a little bit of fitness, you'll be thankful you were limber and ready for it. A good example is when you're on the plane. If you're on a plane for a long flight, you definitely want to keep your body a little bit more flexible, a little bit more limber, especially if you're sitting in a nice jam seat that's keeping your knees right up into your chest. Not comfortable at all. So stand up, stretch, bend, move, pump your ankles, whatever you need to do to kind of get the blood flowing.
Thanks so much for watching our travel fitness tips. These are some of the top tips that we'll be using to stay fit on the road while we travel.